guys. Today our lesson is on long division with remainders. And this should be a review from elementary school, but if it's not, it's okay. You'll learn it today. So our objective is to learn how to divide whole numbers with remainders, and our focus is going to be on the process. We will eventually use this knowledge to help us divide decimals. So to get started, what I want to do is I want to play a fun little video that goes through the steps for long division with remainders. It is to the tune of Ho Hey. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play the video and you're going to listen to it and you're going to watch to remember the process. So here it goes.
I've been trying to get it right. Been studying all night. Can't do it in my head. Can I calculate instead? My teacher said, gotta show me all your steps. I'll give it a check and find where you went wrong. Listen to my song and sing along. First you must divide, then you multiply and subtract. Then you bring it down. Last thing that you do is check. If there are numbers left, you must repeat the steps until there's nothing left. You found the quotient, and there's a number smaller than the divisor. Put it behind the quotient. Call it the remainder. First you must divide, then you multiply and subtract. Then you bring it down. Last thing that you do is check.
All right. So if that was not your speed, if it was too slow for you, let's break it on down and do it a little bit faster with this fun video. All right, now he's just going to break it on down. So those are the steps to long division. You're going to divide, multiply, subtract, bring it on down, and bring it on back. So what the kids did is they did this problem and they worked through Padlet in today's lesson. Since you're seeing the recorded version, you need pencil and paper. So this problem says that we had workers in an electronics company and they packed 2,610 smartphones in boxes. Each box holds 9 smartphones. How many boxes did they fill? Now, it looks like I actually lost my annotation tool. So, I may be using Padlet, and that's okay. So, the first question I asked them was, well, how did you know this was a long division question? And a lot of them were like, that's our objective today. And some of them were like, it's showing long division on the side. Well, I want to know what in the problem, what in the words tells me that this needs to be long division. So think about that. What you're doing is you're taking a whole bunch of smartphones, 2,000 and some, and you're putting them in boxes. That means you're splitting the smartphones up and putting them in boxes. Okay? So if you're splitting, you're dividing. So let's go ahead and work this out. And since I accidentally got rid of my annotation tools, I'm going to have to go to Padlet, which is fine because it'll teach those of you who are watching the recording how to work Padlet. So let me X out of here. So if you go to Canvas and you're going to Math, the home page is going to now have a link to Padlet. And I tried to make it really big. Go to Padlet here. So I'm going to go to Padlet. I may have to toggle back to my other screen to be able to see what the math problem was, but that's okay. I can do that. And down here is where I get a box. Now, I don't want to type because that doesn't work with math. I want to draw. So hit the little 3 buttons and then go to draw. And my problem is this. I had 2,610. That's my dividend. It goes in the house. That's how many cell phones I have. Being divided up, 9 per box. Okay? So our song said that I need to divide, multiply, subtract, bring it on down, then bring it on back. So let's do this. Can I change a pen color? I don't think I can. Okay, so 9 goes into 2 0 times, but 9 goes into 26. 9 goes into 26 twice. So I divided. Multiply. 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract. I'm going to have to borrow. I'm going to get 8. 1 take away, 1's nothing. Bring it on down, and then I got to bring it on back. Divide. 9 goes into 81 9 times. Multiply. 9 times 9 is 81. Subtract. I get a 0. Bring it on down. Bring it on back. Divide. Can 9 go into 0? Well, it goes into it 0 times. Multiply. 9 times 0 is 0. Subtract. There's nothing to bring down, so I'm done. My answer here was 290. Now, if I were using Padlet as a student, this is when I would hit save. And it's saving, it's saving, it's saving. And it pops up for my classmates to see and for my teacher to see. Okay? So let's go back to our notes. That's how we do long division. So let's practice. Here's our next one. Okay? We have 9,853 divided by 48. Now, the reason we have all these boxes here is it's scaffolding us. It wants to keep our work organized, and if we get stuck or make a mistake, the boxes are probably going to help us figure out we made that mistake. Also, your homework assignment on Solve This Realize has some problems with these boxes. Okay, I turned off my annotation tools, so I have to go to Padlet. So I'm going to write down this problem real quick, and then I'll go back to Padlet. So you, my friend, I guess I'm not teaching and I'm just doing the recorded version. You, my friend, you're working out this problem right now. Okay, so grab paper and pencil, and I want you working out this number 5 problem right here. And then I want you to pause so you can get the work done, and then I'll go over it. Okay, so do 9,853 divided by 48. Pause and then unpause when you're done. All right, so I am going to have to go back to Padlet because once again, I X'd out of my annotation tools. So here we go. We have 9,853 being divided by 48. Okay, and I love my song. It helps me remember what I'm supposed to do. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring it on down, bring it on back. So divide. 48 goes into 9 0 times. But 48 probably goes into 98 twice. So let me see what that is. 48 times 2 is going to give me 16, carry my 1, 96. Yeah, it gets me close. So it goes in 2 times. When I multiply, it gave me 96. Next step is to subtract. I get a 2. Bring it on down. Bring it on back. Divide. 48 goes into 25 no times. Okay, multiply. 48 times 0 is 0. Subtract. Bring it on down. Bring it on back. Ooh, 48 into 253. This is going to be good to estimate. 48 is close to 50. So if I count by 50s, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. It took 5 50s to get close to that. So I'm going to guess 5 and see what happens. So I need to multiply. I get 40, 24. Okay, so I'm going to get 240. Subtract those. I have 13. I have nothing to bring down. So you should have gotten 205 remainder 3 to be your answer. And if I want to save that, I'll save that. Okay, that way it would post to my Padlet board. Remember, we use Padlet in class, not really on the recorded version. All right, so let's go back to our next example. So my next one that we're going to do is going to be this one right here, number 6. So we're going to do 2,789 divided by 36. Okay, so I'm going to go to Padlet and I'll write that out for you, and then we can pause. So here it is. Okay, so I want you to do, this is the original problem, 2,789 divided by 36. So go ahead and pause and work on that one. Okay, first thing you have to know is the first number always goes in the house. That one's called the dividend. It goes in the house. Dividend goes in. The divisor is outside knocking at the door. So this is what I have. Now remember our song, divide, multiply, subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. So 36 goes into 2 0 times. 36 goes into 27 0 times. So I'm going to have to do 36 into 278. And I don't know that off the top of my head. So another strategy is to guess and check. So we could guess, I don't know, what do you want to guess? Probably something big. Because if it was by 10, if it was 10, which it can't be, it'd be 360. So it could be a bigger number like 7, 8, or 9. I'm going to try 8. So over here, I'm going to guess it and see what I get. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 4 is 28. Oh, that's too big. That gave me 288. So it can't be 8. It's got to be 7. So let's try that. 36 times 7. That will give me a 42. 21 plus 4 is a 25. Okay, so it's going to give me 252. I need to subtract. I'm going to get a 6 and a 2. Bring it on down. Bring it on back. So divide. Look, I already did this work over here. So 36, the closest it can get to 269 is right here. Okay? So it goes in 7 times again, which is going to be 252. Subtract. You get 17. Bring it on down. There's nothing to bring down, so I'm done. My answer should have been 77, remainder 17. Okay? We have one more problem for you guys to be trying. I'm going to save mine to my Padlet. So the next problem we want to try is this one down here. Okay, 153 divided by 18. 153 divided by 18. So let me write it up here. 153 divided by 18. 153 divided by 18. All right, go ahead and pause it and work out this one. Okay, So we divide, multiply, subtract, bring it on down and bring it on back. So 18 can't go into 1. 18 can't go into 15. Oh my goodness, I just have to figure out 18 into 153. So do you want to estimate or guess and check? I'm going to estimate this time. I'm going to pretend like 18 is 20. Okay, I can count by 20s on my fingers and see how close I can get to 153. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. It took me 7 to get to 140. So I think my answer is going to be 7 or 8. Now I can do a smart guess or check. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 5 is 126. Oh, I can get closer. Let's try 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 6 is 14. Okay, I think it's going to be 8. So I divided, multiply, gave me 144. Subtract, be careful with the borrow. That becomes a 4, that's a 13. I get a remainder 9. Bring it on down. There's nothing to bring down. I'm done. 8 remainder 9. Okay? So just to summarize, today what we did was we learned how to divide whole numbers with remainders. We focused on the process. We watched 2 videos to help remind us what we learned in elementary school, and we practiced. Now, on the Canvas math page under modules, if you figure out that you need some help, I have those videos under this week, September 8th through 11th. I have the long division videos and visuals. So I want to show you what this looks like. I have the 2 videos we watched in this recording, Ho Hey and the Rap, and I also have a country remix if you like country songs. I also have vocabulary posted. I have step-by-steps on how to do long division. Okay? And dividing with decimals we'll end up doing next week. Okay? So you do have some resources. Now let's go to your assignment. When you go to modules, today is September 8th or September 9th, depending on your class period. And here's all your information, our objective, our essential question, a link to the live Zoom and Padlet. I'll put the recorded lesson here. And here's your assignment. You have 4 questions in Solve as Realize. Remember, math assignments typically aren't in Canvas. You have to go to Solvis. If you forgot how to do it, here's a video to help you get there. And if you need help, office hours 1:30 to 3:30 via Zoom. All right, guys, thank you. Have a wonderful day.